3 Diamond Sports events were going on campus at the same time. How cool is that?
It's pretty amazing.
And just, I think, period. A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good start for Kirsten Deal.
What can we say about Deal? I mean, I have loved so much watching her, and now as an upperclassman, but just really just develop.
2-1, popped up. She can field her position, too. 2 away, if you will. She's become the star of some of the NIL ads so far, has Kirsten Deal. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. For now, she's just absolutely dealing in the circle. A 1-2-3 first.
2 and count runs full. But and that sounds kind of counterintuitive, but nearly every pitcher on Marshall's staff has really high walk numbers. And, King is no different. She's got 11 walks in 28 innings. And there's the 12th right there as Dayton is aboard with a leadoff walk. But well, think of the years that we've had so many fans looking up here because they know we have a replay monitor. But I think fan engagement's a big part of it.
Oh, she gets Ella Parker on the swing and miss. What a pitch by Jules.
Count here. Looking to see Sydney Sanders get on time.
Full count pitch to the backstop. Off the third goes Dayton. And it's a walk of Sid Sanders. For a moment, I looked down at her stats, and I'm like, oh, no, something good happened. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That ball's blasted. Deep to left center field. Cassidy Pickering is on some kind of run. A 3-run bomb in the first inning has shot the Sooners out of a cannon. It's 3-zip Oklahoma. Cassidy Pickering doing it all. Wow.
All 3 bombs that she's hit today have gone almost to the exact same spot. They've been at least in the same section. And you gotta know moving forward, quit throwing her there. Right?
That is the 7th home run of the season for Cassidy Pickering. Post-game, between games. Full count pitch. Popped into shallow center field. Could be trouble. Racing in, making a nice play. It's Keisha Parks, and there's 2 away. This is just awesome. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, got her. And a big stomp and a celebration, and deservedly so from Jules King. That was a battle.
3-2.
The lefty stares in. Here it comes. Grounded to the left side. Nice play by Nelly at third. Gloves throws. 1 away.
Or who can work inside to righties well.
Paige Simpson swings at the first pitch. Gabby Garcia races out on the pop-up. Makes the catch in the first cut, if you would, of the outfield grass. And there's quickly 2 away. No ball strike. Count with 2 outs. The pitch. Line to center field. Dayton thought about it for a moment, but we'll watch it drop in front of her. And it's a 2-out single here in the top of the second. Presented by David Payne, the Oklahoma weather expert, only on Oklahoma's own News 9. There's a line drive base hit down the left field line for Darnley. Rounding second, headed for third is Hoskins. They'll hold her there on a ball that was just left up, and Malloy play at second. The 1-1 pitch. Popped into shallow left field. Easy work for Pickering, who makes the catch, and that'll do it. Well, Deal works around a little 2-out mess, and as we head to the bottom of the second inning, Oklahoma 3, Marshall 0. Last inning from Jules King to work around the 3-run homer from Cassidy Pickering. There's a hard bunt towards third. TT up with it, throws, got her.
I like the idea.
In an inning and a third, Sooners lead at 3-0.
She works deep into counts, but she also, Tia Malloy.
Yep. All 4. And that Tia Malloy, we average ticking towards 300. She gets into one, deep to center field at the wall. She did it again. The kid homer to center field, Gabby Garcia. Oh, hit the light show. The freshman is having a homestand. 5-0 Sooners with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Take a bow, freshman.
Garcia did a really good job of barreling that pitch up. And that's a pitch we've seen. Again, Jules King for Marshall's got some good velocity. And we've seen her when she comes on the inner half, especially early in counts, some of these Sooner hitters be a little bit late.
Full count pitch is hammered pretty deep to center field. I thought Dayton was going to do it at the track. But a beautiful play in left center field. It just ran out of gas.
Late rhythm, so they're sitting and fouling off the fastball or anything hard and getting on time for the off speed, just like Ella Parker.
Rips it past the second baseman's glove into right center field. And Ella Parker did just what DJ Sanchez said to do. She waited and she smoked it past Ulrich. Parker's a threat to go over at first. Sanders got under one to left field. Shallow left field. Leslie comes in a couple steps, makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Sooners in the second. But the home run parade continues. Gabby Garcia. Stage, go to Soonersports.com/tickets. First pitch swinging. Keisha Parks popped up on the infield just off the glove of Garcia. It rolls away into foul territory, and by the time Garcia can retrieve it, Parks is standing on second base with a leadoff.
She wants the ball.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Cold
strike 3.
And that's the command and the response that we're talking about. Taking that pitch on the inner half and just freezing Ulrich. That can do that. I mean, it can be deadly. And you also aren't wearing out arms.
0-2 pitch misses outside. Immerling had the ball get away from her. The runner takes off for third. Parks is there safely. Count here on Leslie.
I think that can be a little bit of a lesson learned for Immerling.
Here's a pop fly to right field. Malloy makes the catch. Runner tags. The throw is an absolute dart. So back to third goes Parks. 2 away. Drama here in the top of the third. 5-zip Sooners. Runner at third. 2 outs. Deal. Behind 3 balls and a strike. The pitch is lined right to short. 1 hop for Agbayan. He throws to first. Exhale, Kirsten Deal works out of a jam, and as we head to the bottom of the third inning, Oklahoma leads it. All home runs have been to the opposite field, and she'll walk down to first base. Heard from A since the February 7th game against Cal State Fullerton. The 3-0. Ball 4.
And I see that pitch has so much speed taken off. Good discipline from Malloy.
1-2, ripped towards the right side off a hop to short for 1 to first. Safe. So good job up the middle by Ulrich. Simpson by TT. The 1-0. Runner goes. It's a bunt that's foul. Or no, it's a wild pitch. Zach Hayes scores. Malloy rounds second and slides in at third.
And you could see that pitch off the glove of Darnley. I wouldn't be shocked if that's not a pass ball. I don't think she pulled back.
They haven't updated the scoreboard.
I think she attempted.
Regardless, I've got it at 1-1.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. It's a squeeze bunt, and it's a beauty. Malloy scores. Agbayani is safe. The kids like to say when you're doing well that you're in your bag. Patty Gasso is in her bag right now.
And on the board. Obviously, that is the goal right here in this ball game. Did they say she was out of the box?
They're going to say she was out of the box. A very late call, and now.
But if she was out of the box, she would have been out. If she had been called out of the box, Agbayani would have been out.
A lot of lifts one deep to right center field. Oh, there's confusion. Miscommunication between Parks and Hoskins. It falls to the ground. And Oklahoma adds to its lead. It's now 7-zip. You could tell there was trouble when Hoskins. 2 balls and a strike. Had an RBI single, did Bland, and now she waits on one and lifts it deep to left field. And Maya Bland bombs her first career home run. An opposite field bomb from Bland hit the light show. Airplane in. And welcome to Run Rule territory.
In late rhythm and take the ball the other way. Maya Bland coming in cold off the bench in a pinch hit situation, executing perfectly. When I look back at this game, I think about execution at the plate. It's been really something to see here tonight.
So the call, by the way, on the Agbayani bunt, as we're going to have a pitching change, we'll keep it here. That's on again, is just pretty much a mixture of chalk and dirt. No definitive line. 3-0 pitch is up and away, ball 4, and Gabby Garcia continues her hot streak. She reached. We're about to find out. Ball 4. Don't believe Garcia was going there. She jogs down to second, and in her first career plate appearance.
But that hasn't, really and truly, it hasn't been a strike. I mean,
all game for either pitcher.
No, it hasn't.
Parker pops one into
trouble.
Shallow left field. This is trouble. It's down. It's down. Rounding third, heading home is Garcia. Coach Castle will hold up at third. Helton. And it's an RBI double from Ella Parker, and it's 10-0 Sooners. And Sid Barker is going to get an opportunity here with one out in the bottom of the third inning.
And you could see Diamond Leslie giving everything she had out in left field, trying to make a play, but not hit hard, but able to find some green that in no man's land that no one can get to. But Leslie, heck of an effort.
Demetrius and Brentwood and Cherry and Lake Houston. There's a fly ball to right field. Racing over, making the catch down the line is Hoskins. Runner tags, and the throw is a little up the line. Helton slides around any attempt, and it's an RBI on the sac fly. 11-0 Sooners. And
her runner on base, period, is Cassidy Pickering.
She's on some kind of heater. Preseason All-SEC pick. Was named a Softball America Freshman All-American. She's had 4 multi-hit games in that span. The 3-1 is way outside, ball 4.
Sometimes are the season that you see the most pressing.
There's a grounder to the right side. Got plenty of time for Ulrich to throw to first, and they get Nelly, but the damage is done.
That's all right.
That's not bad. Here's the 1-0. Grounded to the left side. Ooh, bobbled. Picked up, though, by Nelly. Throws and got it. I think Sid Barker looks pretty smooth over there at first. We got to get her first. The pitch. Popped up right side. Is there room for Ilana? There is. That's probably one of those communication pieces that would be a little bit different between a natural like Sid Sanders over at first and Agbayani. In this instance, none whatsoever.
Say this, have you ever been to Huntington, West Virginia, where Marshall's at?
Ooh, the 0-2 pitch hit Hoskins, and you could hear it here. She'll jog down to first base. She wore that from Deal to Darnley. Popped up to center field. Abby Dayton Cheney Helton ranges over into right center field to make the catch, and that'll do it for Marshall in the top half of the fourth. No runs. Runner stranded on the hit by pitch. Here's the 3-2. Hicks slow roller toward short, cut off by TT at third. The throw got him. There has been a massive allegation levied in the shout-outs tonight, DJ.
All right. One little Olympic Village, right?
I like that.
We're sitting here right now. We can see the lights from the baseball stadium.
2-2, swing and a miss. It's a rarity for Agbayani. And there's 2. That's when you knew you had made it when I was a kid. The 3-1 is ball 4.
We're sitting here talking about first baseman's mitt.
Well, it's 11-0.
No,
okay?
no.
When Fale exits for maternity leave, full count is ball 4. So Tiare Jennings will every now and then get an opportunity to go out and get her feet wet. The support staff, and it gets to hang around with Tiare a heck of a lot more than you ever did as a player. Helton, big swing and a miss. That'll do it. But barring a monumental comeback from Marshall, the Sooners are
out of the bullpen late in the game, especially after you've seen Kirsten Deal from the left-handed side.
bouncer to the left side. Nice play by Nelly. Throws across to Barker. One away. And the numbers have been pretty.
Growth in Monticelli from last season
Yep.
to now as well.
Here's the 0-1. Looped into left field, a base hit. I mean, that was the definition of a looper off the bat of Kasia Parks. And she's got a 2-hit day.
We need to start putting a timer on
Ooh, that's
it.
good. And then you can gauge how heavy I'm
Yes.
breathing. Bouncer back up the middle. Could be two, could be bowl game to second for one to first. No.
Well, I'm going to time you tonight.
The 3-2 is lined to second. Bowl game snagged by Agbayani. And the Sooners use the long ball, solid pitching, and absolutely elite defense to sweep the day. And they put an exclamation point on it with a run rule 11-0 win over Marshall. Outstanding performance all the way around from the Sooners. We'll head down to the field for our post-game conversation with Patty Gasso next. This is Sooner Softball from Learfield.